Alright, so if you watched my last video, you know I unboxed this, and I kind of, you know, my head a little big to be playing with this doggone turtleneck, so I'm gonna just leave it on for this video because it's still appropriate. So this video is going to be about the top 10 Stroll songs, or the ones that I think are the top 10 Stroll songs, because you know, I feel like there are some classics that'll never go away, and I also feel like there are some that are just like, you know, kind of hot for right now. Not too sure how long the longevity of the song is gonna last itself, but you know, might as well post them. So if you hear some noise in the background, I do apologize. This is my brother. Let's see, do I want to start with the, all right, so I'm trying to figure out, do I want to start with the classics or the newer songs? I'm gonna go ahead and start with the classics because these are songs that everybody probably have already heard. You probably already go to the Stroll parties and you've seen people act a complete fool when these songs come on. Like, it's the inevitable. So it's gonna be like a top 5 of like the old songs and a top 5 of like the new songs. So the very first song that I want to feature is like the top Stroll song that I think that everybody has to have a Stroll to. If you don't have a Stroll to this song, then you need to stop what you're doing right now. Call up your line sisters, your line brothers, call up your profiles and ask them why they didn't teach you a Stroll to this song. And you need to figure something out real quick. Because as soon as this song drop right here, everybody go crazy. See the honey water? You know, that song right there, once that song come on, you need to stop everything that you're doing and you need to run to the Stroll, you need to run to the flow, you need to make sure your line behind you, in front of you, or if you're doing a solo thing, go ahead and make sure you're doing it right, okay? But you need to go ahead and show out because it's like, down for my, it's like, that's the song that's like, this is my song because it's like, this is how I feel about my people. Touch them other ones, because I'm down for mine. That song right there, you need to have a Stroll to, because if you don't, then something's wrong. All right, so number 2, this song is like not necessarily an honorable mention, but I definitely think it's number 2. And this one is really only, I don't know, this song is just, it's dangerous when you hear this song come on too. When this song comes on, you need to, first off, you need to close your ears because the whistle's gonna start blowing. Second off, you need to move, clear the flow if you're not planning on strolling, because you might get ran over, you might get kicked, you might get hit in the face, you might get elbowed, you might get stepped on, you might get jumped on, you might get jumped over, and you might get pushed down. Like, the options are, you might get really injured because when this song come on, people just go crazy. And it's like, this is another one of those global Stroll songs that'll never get old. So when you hear this, you gotta go. And this is your cue to make sure that you get out the way and you find somewhere to go. Like, it gets bad. That song is a dangerous one. You know, I haven't personally got, well, yeah, when this song come on, I do get a little aggressive because I already know what to expect. This song is like a diss song too. You know, and so when this one come on, people get real, like, they start throwing bows a little harder, you know. All the moves are a little more aggressive, so I haven't necessarily got hit, but I remember one time at the group picnic, I had some alphas strolling on one side of me and some deltas strolling on the other side of me. And for some reason, you know, I'm one of the shorter ones, so normally if I know the Stroll real good, then I'm typically one of the ones in the front. So for some reason, they were both coming this way and I think I was going this way, or maybe one was going the same way with me, but like somebody was on the opposite end. And it's like, I have them, you know, doing their stuff, and I have the deltas with they, you know, throwing their pyramids and throwing bows, and I'm like doing everything a little harder because I'm like, y'all not about to just be, you know, trying to hit me and ping pong me back and forth. Like, no. And I'm not trying to fight or whatever, but I mean, what y'all not about to do is just keep pushing me back and forth. So watch out, that song gets very dangerous. It's a classic, but you gotta get out the way. Number 3 on my classics list, for obvious reasons, is just like, this is a song that people that come on, this is the song that the girls like really like dancing to. And I've seen a lot of guys doing this one too, but it's just, you know, classic for the female org. So it's just, for some reason this one don't have the, you know, Cause oh, it does. But the nine. Yeah, so it's really not any specific parts in that. It's just really, you know, lit, but it's just the song itself. It'll always be a classic because people, you know, they got the whole, it got the, I don't know, it has like just a beat that make you kind of want to wobble a little bit, you know, kind of just make you want to show off a little bit, do a little dance or something. Like if you're really not into bounce music, like down here in Texas, you know, and of course I'm from New Orleans, so I listen to bounce music as well. So typically, and I have a lot of like swords that are from New Orleans as well, so we, you know, listen to bounce music, and so we'll have Stroll songs to bounce music. So I feel like Back That Thing Up is kind of like an introduction to bounce music, and it's a song that everybody knows because it's like a classic. So people will always have strolls to this song, especially because like if you're in, or let's say you up north somewhere, you don't know if somebody really gonna know like a Big Frida song or something like that, or a Sissy Nobi or a Gotti Boy Chris song or something like that. You don't know if they're gonna know the classics, but you know that they will know this song because it's something that they've heard on the radio probably. You know, they've seen the video for this, you know, like this is something that they're probably more familiar with. So it's more likely for people to play a Juvenile record, Back That Thing Up, than for them to play like an actual bounce song. So the next song, I don't really know how many people know this song, so I feel like all Greece could have like a stroll to this song or something like that, but this song just reads Noop to me. Like it's just something about it, it's just very Noopish. I don't know. So when I hear this song, I just be like, let me get out the way. Kind of slow. So this is something that I'll do something really slow to. Yeah, this is something that you could stroll to. I would do something slow, so I'll probably like, if I'm just creating something, I'll be like, oh, she's a very freaky girl. Don't bring her to mama. First you get a name, then you get a number. Then you get some brain in the front seat of the Hummer. Then you get some brain in the front seat of the Hummer. So you can keep, strolls can be very simple. They don't have to be this whole dramatic 8 count like, bruh, I ain't see her. And I'm not finna be trying to hurt myself trying to stroll. Like, nigga, you gonna pay me or not? Alright, so the next song that I have that is the last on this top 5 list of the classics, I don't know. Everybody just know this one, you know? Yeah, so that's another classic, and I think that just about rounds up the top 5, because in the top 5 I really don't know a slow stroll song that's just popping like that. All right, so the top 5 of right now, these 5 are in no particular order because I really can't rank them. I haven't been to a party in I don't know how long, so this is just me kind of guessing what's what. I don't know. These just going off on my like ears, what I feel like, because I feel like I'm a DJ in my head. I feel like my music selection is superb. So these are the songs that I think will get the party lit right now. So let's go. The first song I think is gonna be that's the one for real. The next song, of course, you know, you gotta have one classic by Mr. Chris Brown himself, Pills and Automobiles. I just feel like people will really like this one. I'm gonna fast forward. I can see Kappa shimmying off this right here. Right? Like the whole shoulders weight thing, like it's just something about that beat. I feel like that would be a nice stroll song, but I don't think that it's the type of song that they would play in a party like too long. I feel like they'll kind of let Chris part play, get to the point, and then mix into something else because it's fairly long, and I don't know if it's just that, whatever. This song for right now especially is a must. Number 3 is gonna be Bodak Yellow. You have to have a Stroll song to Bodak Yellow. Like, you have to. It's mandatory. Because if you don't, then it's kind of awkward. And I feel like Bodak Yellow, it's one of those songs that you can like put a different Stroll to and it'll still work because the beat ain't too spectacular. It's just, I mean, the beat is nice, but I'm just saying it's not too intricate to where you have to find something specifically to hit this point, that point, this point, that point, you know? It'll be very easy to kind of transition something to go into that one. So I forget what Stroll we did for this one. That one is a must. Mandatory. You have to have a Stroll to Bodak Yellow because it's popping right now. Like, you cannot deny that it's popping right now. And I feel like Bodak Yellow, like, that's gonna always be one of them. I feel like that's gonna slowly creep its way up into, you know, classic status, because even if she doesn't have another song that's like as popping as Bodak Yellow, I feel like DJs are gonna drop that track because they know that it's one of those songs that can kind of get people hype because of the clout that it has right now. So definitely Bodak Yellow, sprinkle a little something in there and make it do what it do. This song is just another song that I like, and when I thought about the song, I thought about the fact that, like, whenever we were like fresh offline, my link would always be trying to come up with, you know, Stroll songs. This kind of just made me think about her because I noticed it's something that she would listen to, something that she'd be like, oh, Link, let's make a Stroll to this one. And I'll be like, girl, you can make this Stroll and just teach me and I'm gonna do it with you. Because that's the type of Link I am. Like, I don't be wanting to make Strolls up, like, talking about it, because, like, it be taking so much thought, and I ain't nobody choreographer, like, but if you teach it to me, baby, we got us a Stroll going on, boo. Like, I will come through and shut it down for you. But if you want me to actually make the Stroll up, I don't know about all that. So this song right here, Yo Gotti Juice, like, just thinking about the beat. So I don't know if a Stroll to Juice is mandatory, but I will say that having a Stroll to Juice will be lit because I just think the song is really popping right now. I like the song, and I think that it's one that they're gonna actually play in parties and stuff like that too. So that'll be lit. You know, you'll be ahead of the game, and I feel like a Stroll to Juice, it don't have to be anything too intricate either, but you know, you want to hit the pockets in these songs. All right, so the last song on this list is kind of just because I really like this song a lot, you know, like, it's really lit.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, Alhamdulillah. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, Big Baller did the chain. Tono for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Was in that bathroom, Grandma had the arthritis in her hands.
Okay, random, but that line was weird. Grandma had the arthritis in her wrist bag. But so I hope you guys enjoyed that list. These are my top 10 old and new Stroll songs, ones that I feel like will live forever, and then ones that are living for right now. I'm not sure how long their longevity is gonna be, but I feel like certain ones in this cluster will be a long time. All right, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already done so. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.